Hey, it's Prospector Jess. I'm here to bring another point to you about what's going on in the world of gold. Today we're going to talk a little bit about weather, not whether or not, but weather and how it influences gold. Specifically, I've just received notice that the National Weather Service has announced that there's a increased probability of an El Nino this year. What does that mean to you and how does it affect gold? So let's talk a little bit about what an El Nino is. For example, I've drawn a little picture here on the board and I'm going to go over what that means. So in my handy artwork here, you can see I refer to a gold weather alert, El Nino and gold. And specifically what we're going to be looking at is how the sun influences the earth, and specifically the water temperatures in the North Pacific and South Pacific, and how that plays into gold and its movement. What we look at here is the warming of this equatorial area and how it affects the East Pacific. Specifically, you can see these little swirlies here, those are hurricanes. We're seeing those form both in the Gulf and in the Pacific from the same basic source, the sun. So as that happens, we get more and more activity. It floods the land with more and more water, which in turn flushes the gold downstream. See the pattern? So I'm going to show you a little bit more about that, but the gist of it is the same. Anytime you see a year where we get a lot of this El Nino activity, we start thinking gold. And the reason is those are going to generate floods big enough that will move significant gold into placer prospects. That significant gold can also equal finding better lodes because now you have fresh input coming down the slopes from where low gold is being eroded. It all plays the same role. But it's these hurricanes that drive that kind of weather, that kind of flooding, and they're driven in turn by this warming of the oceans, which is driven in turn by the sun. See the cause and effect? The sun causes warming of the oceans cause these hurricanes, the hurricanes cause the flooding. So that's it for today. I'll bring up more a little bit later, but for now, and that is how it is. El Nino gold produced by warming of the oceans and flooding of the continents. Stay tuned for more. Good prospecting. Prospector Jess, over and out.